What it do, YouTube family? It's your girl, I go by Neek, and I want to welcome you back to Register My Songs. Now, I want to talk to you guys about what happens after you purchase your beat. So before we get this video started, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that post notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload new content. So in our last video, we went through a lot of beats. We went through the different options that the producers offer when you buy beats. And finally, I settled on this beat right here, which is called Poverty. And I went ahead and bought the beat. Now, this is what was provided to me once I bought the beat. Let me get my folder open. All right, so here's the Poverty beat right here, and this is everything the producer provided to me. I have the wave, I have the MP3, I have the actual stems to the beat itself, and then I also have the contract. This is the actual contract that the producer sent me. So I already read the contract, I already went through everything, and I wanted to point out some, key factors in this contract. All right, so let's pull up our document and let's start with this. All right. So the first part of the contract that I wanted to point out is the rights. All right. So this is the paragraph that highlights the rights. So let me just paraphrase. This means that you now own the master recording and have full control over how you distribute, perform, and monetize. You do not own the underlying composition, so you're limited to how you can use or modify it outside of the context of the original recording. So what this means is that because you didn't actually make the beat, you're not the writer of the actual beat. So the producer still retains his or hers writer's credit on the actual beat itself. And we'll go into how you're going to credit the producer as a writer on the song as we move forward. All right. This paragraph also highlights that you must ensure that you use the composition aligns with the terms, particularly avoiding modifications or uses that imply the producer's endorsement. This means that you cannot modify the beat. You have to use the beat exactly the way that the producer intended it for you to use it. All right. So the next paragraph that I wanted to highlight for you guys in this composition is the control composition paragraph. In this paragraph, what this means is that if the beat includes music that the producer wrote, they're granting you the legal right to use it in your song and release it commercially. You're responsible for paying mechanical royalties when your song sells, streams, or is reproduced, and you can use the song in promotional videos for free, but for commercial videos, the producer gets a share of the royalties. So again, as we move forward, I'm going to explain to you guys how you are going to credit the producer as a songwriter on the song. That way, the producer is being paid the royalties that he or she is owed, and you are not having to keep up with royalties on behalf of that producer. As a musician, when you write and release your music, you are paid for the composition and the recording. We have places like BMI and ASCAP set up for you to get paid for your songs. So before you release your next recording, make sure you head over to registermysongs.com and download a copy of the HitchHikers Guide to Releasing Music. In this book, I show you step by step how to register and release your music like a major record company. The next part of this agreement is the publishing rights. What this means is that you fully own the beat and its publishing rights, giving you complete creative and financial control. The producer has effectively transferred all their publishing rights to you with this agreement. And you can freely monetize the beat and the song you create with it without sharing any publishing royalties with the producer. So because we got an exclusive license, remember we went over the license options, we got an exclusive license, So we own 100% of the publishing royalties. This first paragraph says that we have to credit the producer as a songwriter, but the publishing part we still own. And that's pretty good. All right, so the next part of this is credit and likeness, all right? So it says that you can use the producer's name and likeness for promotion, but only with their approval and in connection to the masters. Giving proper credit ensures the producer is recognized for their work, which is standard in the music industry. And it says that you must consistently include produced by, and here's the producer's name, in the specific formats on digital platforms, album notes, and ads. So pretty much what this means is that when people go to the credits on Spotify, Apple Music, any of those places, the producer wants you to make sure that their name is included in the credits. So of course that's something easy to do. So we can do that. All right. So the next part of this contract, it says warranties, representation, and indemnification. Liability for samples. If the producer didn't use samples, you are safe. If they did and informed you, any costs or risks fall on you if approved the sample. All right. This is an as-is agreement. The producer doesn't promise the beat will fit your creative goals or has been used before. You fully own the beat now, but others may still hold non-exclusive rights. So what this means is that there may be other songs out there using this particular beat. But because I now bought the exclusive rights to the beat, I now own it. And my agreement trumps any other agreements that were in place before. So indemnification. If you breach this agreement or make false warranty, you're financially responsible for any legal claims and vice versa for the producer. Limited legal resource. If issues arise, you can't force specific actions through court. You're limited to pursuing financial compensation. So this is pretty much a summary of what the contract that I received from the producer actually means. The recommendations that I want to give you guys, if you have a contract like this, check to see if there are any samples. Shazam the song that you're playing. Make sure that you're doing your due diligence when it comes to finding out if there is any samples. Be aware that other people may have bought limited rights to this particular beat, but it does not affect your exclusive ownership going forward. And then you want to understand that if legal disputes occur, you may be financially responsible for those legal situations. Now that I have my beat, I can then begin to make my song. I have my contract, I have my stems, and this is my stems folder right here. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when you open up the stems. So here's all of my inserts. These are all of the hi-hats and the different sounds that's in my beat. And then of course I have my wave and my MP3, and we can now play it. This is the beat that I decided to choose. The reason why I chose this beat is because I was able to quickly come up with a really good hook for the song. So now that I have all of the things that I need in order to actually start recording my song, what am I going to do to record my song? So of course, we have to find the best recording software. So in my next video, we're going to go through a couple of recording options, and we're going to talk about what's the best recording software to use. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and then hit that post notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload new content. If you want to learn how to protect your music, head over to registermysongs.com. Download a copy of the Hitchhiker's Guide to Releasing Music. In this book, I show you step by step how to register and release your music like a major record company. So use the link in the description right now and download your copy today. Lander is an innovative platform that provides a comprehensive suite of tools and services designed to empower musicians and elevate the quality of their music production. Click the link in the description and use my referral link and save 20% on your Lander Studio yearly membership. DistroKid is an independent distribution platform used by independent artists like yourself. Use my referral link below and save $7 on your yearly membership.